Representative Eskamani, you're recognized for questions.
Thanks so much, Mr. Speaker, and thank you so much, Representative. I'm curious about just the mental health impact, of your bill. So you say before the mental health professionals observe that working helps stabilize people struggling with mental health conditions, maybe helps manage their emotions and learn to get along with others. But could you also provide data or evidence that states kids who work longer hours during the school year, for instance, more than 20 hours a week or 30 hours a week, perform better academically than those kids who work less? Is there any data to support that?
Representative Cheney.
States who have adopted similar legislation have some of the highest graduation rates in the country.
Sorry, Representative, you're recognized for a follow-up. Representative Eskamani.
Thank you so much. Is there any data for the correlation of that? Because as you probably know, correlation doesn't always equal causation. So is any data showing a cause, a connection, or is it just a coincidence?
Representative Cheney.
This bill doesn't contemplate data like that. I don't. Just
Follow up. Representative Eskamani, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I guess my question is, could there be other factors, for instance, better mental health resources, better tutoring resources, better wages for families in those other states that could impact those graduation rates?
Representative Cheney.
I don't know.
Follow up. Representative Eskamani, you're recognized.
Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker. Is there a concern that a child who has to work overtime to support their family, for example, may struggle in school because of that?
Representative Cheney.
I spoke to a superintendent yesterday who said he thought that this bill would actually help families who have financial issues right now with the record unemployment, that some of them are having to work that maybe previously didn't. And he said what they're doing is working under the table or doing side hustles. And so he felt this bill was going to help that population and actually provide them with a career path and some protections. And I was reminded that the CEO of Publix started as a bagger. So these hourly entry-level positions actually lead to careers.
Representative Eskamani, you're recognized.
Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker. Does every superintendent agree with that, or just one?
Another question, Representative Eskamani? I don't think she knows what every superintendent might know about that, but you're recognized for a follow-up.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Have you spoken to other superintendents, and what are their perspectives?
Representative Cheney.
I've spoken to superintendents who've contacted me.
Representative Eskamani, any other further questions? You're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I know in your introduction you mentioned the nearly 1 million searches have been performed on how can I get a job as a teen. Where's this data come from? Is it Florida-based? Do you have information to verify that teens are searching that versus adults searching that? Where's the foundation for that stat?
Representative Cheney, you're recognized.
That's our dear friend, Mr. Google.